G'day people, how you going? My name is Glenn, and today we're just going to have a little conversation about can you learn another language? Well, when someone generally asks that question, I ask them, can you speak a language? What's your first language? Can you speak it? And when they go, oh, my language is Punjabi, my language is Mandarin, my language is English, I just say to them, well, you already know one language. Why would it be hard to learn another language? See, I speak English as my first language, but I also can speak Cantonese. Although I can't write it, Cantonese, as you might not know, uses the Chinese script. So if you are looking at a text in Chinese script, it can be read in actually a variety of languages. English, Mandarin, Hakka, Hokkien, and some other Han languages. But was it hard? Yes, it was at first. It was hard at first because there was some differences between these two languages. Like, English has tense. Now, you should actually learn these tense, but you shouldn't actually learn too much grammar itself. So, this is a book on English grammar. You should actually know the basics, like a noun, what a noun is, what a verb, what an adjective. But I wouldn't learn stuff like future, present tense, or what a gerund is, or some other stuff. You shouldn't learn that. That's confusing. What you should stick with is just learning the actual language itself. If you want to learn grammar, I would learn grammar for your first language, okay? So I would learn grammar for English, but not for Cantonese, because it would just get confusing in Cantonese. So, at first, it was, a bit confusing because it, as I said, didn't have tense. So, it only had one word for future, the past, or the present. So instead of saying go, going, gone, or to go, we just had hoi, which means to go. You need to put it in context how you use it. O hoi ga, I go now. In English, we would say I'm going, which uses a tense for to go. And depending on your language, the grammar to you will be easy, but to other people who do not speak a language that is closely related to it, it will be hard. The thing that I have problem with Cantonese is the tones. There are 6 tones, so if I can find it in here. So these 6 tones mean that a single pronunciation, depending on the tone or the pitch, can be represent 6 different words. So here we have tones. We have high, high falling. This is mid. We don't worry about the mid rising because that's actually, no, you don't know. That's actually integrated into the high tone. And then there is low rising, low falling, and low. So there's 6 tones. And if you can see here, we have, what is it? C, 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 C. So, to people who actually don't have tones, those 6 tones actually, well, they sound the same, just like saying go, 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 go. That just means go. But in these ones, they all actually mean a different word. And this is what I have. I actually have problem distinguishing between the 6 tones and the actual how to pronounce them. So it will be hard at start, but you will, as you learn the language, you will pick it up. It will become easier and easier and easier, and you'll be able to learn a lot faster as you go along. You need to practice every day. They say about 10 minutes, which I reckon is pretty good, and you need to keep at it. Also, you need to use a variety of sources that are actually fun. So if you're using a source that is not fun, so you're watching a TV program but you don't like it, well, you're not really going to learn much because you're not really into it. You don't really like it. It's like going to university and doing a subject you don't like. You're going to do bad at it unless you put a lot of effort into it, and then it might affect your other subjects. So, can you learn another language? Yes, with effort you can. At the start it will be hard. Just persist, and over time you will get better, because with your first language, whatever language that is, when you're a child, you actually found it hard. You kept on making lots of mistakes for the first at least 15 years, up until you're like at least 20. So probably at least 18 years, because 19, depends when you first start speaking. So you'll continue to make mistakes, and as you get more knowledge, get more education, your use of the language will improve, and you'll be able to speak like me, a dickhead. Nah, just joking. You'll be able to speak and understand university literature. Like I can understand university literature associated with geology and paleontology. Not maths and physics, that seems a bit different. I actually haven't learnt any of that. Archaeology is quite easy, it's quite standard, pretty basic, and you will just get better. So, I hope this helps. And if you actually find it hard to learn something, just ask for help. If someone knows, if you don't know anyone who knows that you want to help with, reach out to someone you don't know. Maybe they will help you. Maybe not. But just do that. And just persist, people. Languages are awesome. There's about 6,000 to 7,000 on this planet. And in 1,000 years, they would have evolved into another language. So, keep up language learning and have an awesome time, people. Hooroo.